guys, welcome back to Diamond C Farms. My name is Amber and today we are going to go and do some more horse riding. I know that we've shared a few videos in the past where we go out, we ride horses, and we see if we can find any deer sheds. Our family always has a competition every year from like November, December-ish to the end of March to see who can find the biggest deer shed, and then the winner of that competition gets to pick where we eat out the next time we're out in town. So anyways, this will be the last ride of this year's competition. So everybody's excited. Everybody's trying to find that one last shed. I will tell you that since the last video, if you've been keeping up with this, that there have been some changes from the last video that we made to this video. I found a few, Waylon's found a few, and I think somebody else may have found a few. So who was in the lead may not still be in the lead. Stay tuned to find out. And anyways, other than that, come with us on our horse ride today and see what we find. We also might find some mushrooms because it's morel season here, and it might be just a touch early, maybe just a touch early. But we're gonna go to a place where the prospects for finding mushrooms are pretty high. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. What do you think?
Only got a new bridle.
Did we have one that fitted? Or did you have to kind of makeshift it?
Well, we're gonna have to makeshift some kind of curb. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the curb's a little loose, isn't it? Oh, we don't want you messing with him. That's as tight as it goes?
I mean, it goes one more notch, but that ain't gonna be near
No.
tight enough.
Is there another curb somewhere?
There is, but well, I won't make one.
Can you take the one off the last bridle? Last bridle. Is it shorter? Try that. You made it? You're so crafty. Somebody needed shoes before we went.
Pliers, Dad. Dad, you got your pliers?
Yeah.
I need them. I'll have to put the old curb that was on my other ride on.
Do you know where your hat is? Well, I wanted you to have a hat because I didn't want you to get sunburnt. I couldn't find any sunscreen anywhere.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
There, she found her a hat. You ready to go, Till?
She said, nope.
You just fix your hair a little.
Dad wants to go somewhere. I don't know where she wants to go.
You're getting some grays in there, just like me. All right. And we're finally off. Took a minute. That mule doesn't want to listen, does he? Deer sheds that we've found so far. Cimarron. Everybody's a little spunky.
Oh no, it's so thick.
Whitley says she hopes she finds the biggest deer shed. She still hasn't found one yet.
So if you want somebody to slow down, but she doesn't want to, we'll just throw up against it and pull back.
Does that work? I think Whitley rides some more than I do.
That's how I do it.
Every day? Yeah. I think if you stick your spurs in them, it tells them to go.
You don't know about me.
I don't?
I found tricks on the horses.
Oh, you got tricks that nobody else knows about, huh? Silly girl. up here next to the cutest cowboy. She does not want to stay in the front. She's looking real hard for a deer shed. I sure hope we find one wet. Quit hollering at him. Quit hollering at him. So the place we're going to look for mushrooms is about 5 miles from our house. It takes us about an hour to get down there on horseback, and then the time that we spend looking around, and then it'll take us about an hour to get back. It's pretty warm today. It's about 75, almost 80 degrees. So yeah, anyway, we're about halfway there right now. Nobody has seen any deer horns or deer sheds. It's still just a really nice day to ride, a nice day to get out. Everything's like really greening up and it looks really lush and pretty. I guess Rusty got hot. Rusty found a bigger swimming hole. And Rusty found yet another water hole. Come on, Rusty. Right out in there is where we usually mushroom hunt. I will say, I don't think it looks right yet. I think it's just a touch too early. But we'll still go down there and look and see if we can find any. Looks like somebody else is down here looking for mushrooms too. And there's another vehicle down here too. Go on. I know you don't want to. Good job, Simba. Can we get through there? Go, Red. I'm coming from the wrong angle. Someone's gonna take my head off. Back up, Sim. Now I'll come around. There we go. Might be better. Go ahead. Go ahead, Simma. Oh. There you go. How'd they get down there? I don't think you should drop off there, Whit. I think it's too steep. Is that where they went? Go on. You're not gonna find mushrooms out here on the gravel bar.
I don't think we're gonna find any anyway.
No, I didn't. It doesn't look right.
I want to ride around the edge here and see if we can get on down the river and ride out where the fields are.
I think it's gonna be too steep to cross anywhere.
Well, it might be. If it is, we'll turn around.
Too deep, not steep.
Yeah, we won't cross.
I mean, we can cross right there, but right down there is too
Well, I
too
think we
deep.
can ride around the edge.
You're like a bulldog. Oh no. But too swift to cross. For some, I guess.
What?
Your dad's gonna try to cross it right there. No go? He's mad. I'm not crossing right there. Because we're not as adventurous. I don't really like steep spots going up or down them.
They said we should try the sundown without bobbing it.
Yeah, because he knows I don't like the steep stuff or the really deep water. I'm slowly becoming a more confident rider, but it is taking time. don't know, Simma. Hang on. Uh-oh. Orange mule got burrs on his butt.
It's a little warmer at night down by the lake too. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, every day.
Well, that guy that Lee was talking to said that he didn't find any mushrooms out here today, and we haven't seen any either. He said that he heard somebody found a couple up by the lake the other day, but it's a little warmer up over there, so just a couple more weeks, or maybe just a week, and they'll be ready down here. And hopefully we'll be blessed with some, and we'll get to enjoy them for a meal or two. Other than that, we're gonna head home, I guess, and maybe Whitley will find herself a deer horn on the way home. There's some pretty bluebells. Silly boys. We're being chased. Oh, there's a calf up here. She thinks we're gonna get her calf. We always look in the edges of the road too for deer sheds. There's been many of them found there. Also in the edges of the fields where they would jump over the fence. That little jar sometimes is enough to cause them to fall off. Real brushy areas like this too are always a good place to check for deer sheds. Lee's found a few different sets in areas like that. Well, it looks like no deer horns and no morel mushrooms today, but we did have a very good ride. So let's get back to the house and do the final roundup on the deer antlers and the final weigh-in and see who the winner is. What? What are you doing over there? Looked like he tried to throw you.
No, he gets a frisky every once in a while.
You think? That's it.
Dad
Down to oldest to youngest. I didn't find any.
Oh man.
I never found a different one.
Maybe next year you'll get one. Maybe next year you'll win.
Why'd you do Dad's deadhead?
Does it count?
Does that count?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do the final weigh-in. Whose is that?
Dad. This is Dad's paw. 283. That one weighs more than
283 grams.
Let's go up more points on it.
You're doing all of Dad's first?
284.
284.
Try that bear. On the same side. 301. All right.
So that's the biggest one so far?
Deadhead.
You ain't gotta weigh that. That ain't fair to weigh that.
I bet you mine weighs more.
Put it
Yeah,
on there.
weighs
I'm
out.
curious.
It's like chalk.
Yeah.
353.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to Mom's. 82 grams.
82. Okay, we'll put it on there. 67.
But that's a pair.
And then put my big one on there. Yep, that was a pair. We also didn't have footage of me finding that one, or that pair.
Well, hang on.
You gotta turn it over to get it on there right.
$328. 328.
Okay, and then
Do warrants.
Warren only has the one.
360.
Okay.
Yep, start with little ones.
And then these are all Waylon's
I
finds.
found a pair.
Also wasn't filmed.
I found them at two completely different times though. 58.
Yeah.
And I found this one in the field.
This one's a year older, but
I can't remember if we had this one on film or not.
We did. Yeah.
We do?
Yep. 292.
292.
And then I found that one a couple days ago.
it's a year older.
Got
Squirrels
8
have been
points
at
on it.
That was a good find though. Lee and the boys went on a ride, a
That was
horse
the
ride,
winner.
just the two of them,
And that's
or
the
3 of
winner.
them.
If you'd
And-
have found that when it was new and the squirrels hadn't been at it, it would have weighed way more than that.
All right, so Waylon, you get to pick the place we go eat.
Fire hut or whatever it's called.
Where are you gonna pick? Sugar Fire?
That's not-
Barbecue.
Yeah, I don't-
I'm happy about that.
Weighing them is the fairest way we found. Decide who found the biggest one.
But you can't do it by size, because them right there, what are the exact same.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to tell when you go by
But
that.
they also weigh exactly the same.
Unless you know how to properly, like, score deer sheds, right?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You don't think about it.
Lee,
Mom
you can't just throw deer heads where my kids play.
could have painted that for you.